With 25 plus years of banking technology expertise and deployments across cooperative banks, NBFCs, and financial institutions, TrustBankCBS is built for reliability, security, and scale. In today's fast-changing financial world, banks can't afford slow systems, manual processes, or fragmented technology. Customers expect faster service. Regulators demand stronger compliance, and management needs real-time visibility across every branch and channel. That's where TrustBankCBS comes in, a next-generation core banking platform built to power the digital-first banking experience. From customer onboarding to deposits, loans, payments, compliance, reconciliations, and digital channels, TrustBankCBS brings your entire banking ecosystem together in one unified platform. Every transaction, every customer, every branch, connected, seamless, secure. With configurable workflows, automated reporting, real-time dashboards, and end-to-end audit trails, your teams work faster, with fewer errors, and complete visibility. Management gets the insights they need to make faster decisions and launch new products without technical bottlenecks. Operations teams enjoy simplified processes, reduced workload, and standardized compliance across all branches. And your customers get a smoother, modern, digital-first experience online, on mobile, and at the branch. Transform the way your bank operates. Accelerate growth. Deliver superior customer experience. TrustBankCBS, the power behind truly digital banking.
Good afternoon everyone. I'm Ranjit. On behalf of Trust Fintech Limited, I would like welcome all of you to today's webinar on core banking system for Kenya SACCOs. SACCOs today play a very important role in strengthening financial inclusion and supporting communities. For today's session, we are pleased to have Mr. Nitin Paliwal sir with us. He is General Marketing Manager at Trust Fintech Limited. He will guide us through today's session. Without taking much more time, I would now like to invite Mr. Nitin Paliwal sir to begin the session. Thank you, and over to you, Nitin sir.
Yeah, so once again, good afternoon, everyone. This is Nitin from Trust Fintech Limited, and today we have a very exciting this webinar. The title is Transforming SACCO's Operation with TrustBank CBS. This is our product, core banking application. Let me first give you some main unique features about the product. The product we design, the TrustBankCBS, this product is very lightweight product. Now, lightweight in the sense in terms of its required bandwidth to connect from a remote location. So when if a SACCOs is having a multi-branch and they want a truly core banking application, completely a browser-based application that required very minimum bandwidth to get connect from remote locations of the different branches. So yes, the product supports that. It required very minimum bandwidth to get connect from the remote or your branches. That is the first important thing about the product. Secondly, it supports multiple authentication factor as a security point of view also. Apart from typically like user ID and password, you may have a choice of combination to make your login more secure, either with OTP or biometric or maybe QR based login system. So we have a multiple option over there also. Then system is completely a browser compatible, so you can use Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, or maybe Microsoft Edge. So system supports all browsers. Then like database purging. This is again a very important features in terms of like managing a huge data down the line when we continuously using a software. So down a period we have a huge data, and which may hamper your day to day, like operational activities or running day to day transactions. So for that we have a database purging. Then it supports all digital channels. So for a payments or any kind of thing, system is completely having an interface integration with a multiple digital channels, and that that to be 24 by 7, right? And very important thing is that we offer complete end-to-end solutions. So end-to-end solution that takes care entire all your functional requirement. So that is somehow like important features about the product. Now, how like TrustBank CBS? Now, TrustBank CBS is our flagship product name, and it is having a version now, multi-version in the sense for SACCOs, for commercial bank, for credit union, for a microfinance institution. So we have a internal version, but then the base structure of the product is common. So now that is Trust Bank, which comes under the Trust Bank CBS. Now, Trust Bank CBS, as I earlier also says, like it's a complete end-to-end functional and parameterized solution. So when I say end-to-end, so in what terms it's a end-to-end? Like, so in terms of any functionality which is typically the entire SACCOs is required. So there is a central administration which helps you to configure the entire product, which gives you to define your organization structure. You can create your own login policy. You have a complete user management system. You can define any product. Now, product in the sense deposit products or the loan products. So you can create by your own different types of products under the products configuration masters. Fees or charges you can create by your own, the complete chart of accounts that will be completely taken care into the central admin or master configurational area. So that is the one part. Second part, your complete branch level activities. So retail, complete retail branch operations. Now complete retail branch operation or branch level operations will takes care customer or member onboarding. So your member registration, onboarding, their membership acceptance, their membership empanelment, registration, whatever we can say. So customer or the member registration, then their KYC process, then the deposits account opening, loan account opening, or your own bank account with other financial institutions. So that bank account opening means it supports all different types of account opening activity, day to day your receipts and payment transactions, withdrawal or deposit transactions, loan disbursement transaction, loan repayment transaction. Completely it supports centralized interest calculations and its posting. So no need to do the interest calculation also on a branch level. The entire it is a centralized interest calculation and its posting. Then automatic clearinghouse if you have over there, or ECS, whatever the way by which we are getting the repayments or repayments through agents. So we have a agency banking also. So repayment either we get in cash, either through agents or through ECS or ACH. So that also provision is there. Then standing instructions to manage auto, repayments from the loan accounts or from in between the loan accounts and the deposit accounts. Then complete configurable delinquency management, so which takes care your overdue and complete delinquency reporting also. System allow you to define the complete delinquency class masters, their periods, their provisions. Everything is configurable, which helps you to create your own overdue reports and your delinquency, completely monitor the delinquency. Then the day and day begin process. So all together, I mean, this will be taken care in the retail branch operation. Then we have a head office module where you have anti-money laundering. We have a bank reconciliation. Bank reconciliation, your bank account and your bank book. So bank reconciliation in case if SACCO is having a digital channels, because we are completely open and we have all digital channels or payment either a wallet or any kind of payment media integration or interfacing. So their transaction reconciliation, we have a separate provision for that so that you can easily do the reconciliation of your digital channel transactions and its effects on the books. Then complete financial accounting you will get integrated, so right from chart of account which we already configured into the central administration, and every transaction their financial posting will be real time get books into your books. So your complete financial accounting you will get integrated, tightly integrated module within a system. Then complete your statutory compliance, that is nothing but a sasra reporting. So yes, we have a compliance, statutory compliance report designer, which need one time of configuration, and that with the help of that one time configuration, we can generate the SASRA reports, or we can, I mean, configure the SASRA reports, required SASRA reports, and that you will get generated from the system. And one more important thing is that apart from our day-to-day required traditional reports, for example, like a day book, your cash book, your ledger, general ledger, your trial balance, P&L, loan statement, loan accounts statements, or loan register, your deposit books. These traditional or day-to-day required reports are already generating in a system. Apart from that, we have a separate statutory report designer. And third thing is we have graphical complete MIS platform, which is integrated with a main uh, main application or main database, right? So this entire features you will get within head office module. Then in a back office module, if SACCOs want to maintain the share members shares related transactions. So whenever the member has been, get registered, you will allot the shares, so number of shares, complete share books will be get managed in the share module. We have an integrated payroll module, HR and payroll system. We have integrated inventory and fixed asset module. We have complete integrated procurement process. We have integrated CRM. Not only that, but even we have an integrated further loan origination system also. So all this functionality typically that you will get in a one solution, in a one platform, in a one application, that is to maintain the system and even to use the system within the organization. And separate, and most important thing is that the entire solution supports the digital interface. That means this give you the digital interface to your customers in terms of mobile application, and even if we want, then WhatsApp banking also. So on our WhatsApp also, if, certain services get configured. That means like to get a, like if customer want to get inquire about his balances, or like last transact 5 transactions, something like that, so he can very easily to manage even through WhatsApp also. Otherwise, we have a separate mobile application for the end customer. By using the end customer, I mean the mobile application, very easily your member, your customer can maintain and manage through one mobile application his multiple, you know, multiple accounts, and he will very easily get check the balances, get generate the statement, do even like do some service request also through the mobile application. So this is a very important thing, that the complete end-to-end functional solution you will get through the TrustBank CBS. So in terms of like functional requirement, I'm very sure it scatters all the requirements, all functional requirement, and we are even open and ready to do some required even customization also if it has been required, right? Then apart from that, like how uh, even the Trust Bank's solution helps to transform the SAC. Give me just 1 minute. Hello, hello, sir. So yeah, then second important aspect of TrustBank CBS is that digital transformation by easily integrating with any digital channels. So as just we discussed, that this solution, I mean TrustBank CBS solutions, open to integrate or interface with any channel. It may be a wire transfer channel, if it may be a different kiosk, like in the branch, if you put up some kiosk like you know accepting a cash, or like self service passbook printing or statement generation kind of kiosk. So yes, we have even integration of multiple kiosks. We have the integration with any ATM switch. We have internet banking. We have a mobile application, WhatsApp banking, email, SMS integration, and most important thing, I mean, altogether, this multiple integrational channels give you the complete digital transformation. And the most important thing is that we even have separate web application for self customer onboarding. That means once, like I mean, if you introduce a web application for the onboarding and account opening activity, no need to even your customer not need to even come and visit to your branch. He can initiate his request even through web application also, and there the onboarding process and account opening process is also get managed at any time and from anywhere. So these multiple options, multiple channels, integrations, services which is already inbuilt into the system give you, you know full digital transformation. Now, one by one, let me explain. Like as we said, customer onboarding. So yes, like typically the onboarding process, member registration process, we are managing currently at our branch. So whenever the new member is supposed to join the SACCO, he will visiting to your branch, and then with along with his KYC details and all the requirements, I mean all the information, and you will onboard that member, register that member into the system, and open their accounts. That is the traditional method. Then we have second option for onboarding is through agency banking. That means through your field agent also, the same process you can manage at the customer end. And the third option is the through web application, which I just discussed. That through web application, which is connected with your website. So your once your like customer aware that in this SACCOs, the online registration for account opening request is possible, he will visit your website. From there, he will land on our this web application for the onboarding process, and there he can do the complete KYC and account opening request, required minimum information to be get entered by the applicant self, and based on that, he, you know his onboarding process will be get completed up to 90%, and then final it will be get after get approval at the SACCO level, then the complete onboarding process will be get completed. So this is the first option for the digital transformation. Second is the mobile application. So this is something like this. I'm not saying exactly this is a mobile application interface because it is again little quite configurable. So the currently which I am displaying you is one of our customers actual mobile application interface, right? And it since it is configurable, the color theme and little bit the things are very easily get customized. So might be possible that you have a different color theme, you have a slight different approach also. But then at the end of the day, this is more or less the mobile application interface of your customer. By using that, he will log in into the mobile application and do check, account details, account balance details, self-generate many statement, do some fund transfer requests, some service requests, depend upon the permission that you have. I mean, SACCO is having. According to that, the services and the functional options will be configurable. Even we support like utility payments also. So it depends like what type of services in the SACCO is having the permission to manage. All those will be very easily get managed. Most important thing in a mobile application is the security. So we have configured all best possible security features, a standard industry as per the standard industry guideline. All security features are there. For example, like there are multiple, login option, login pin options. There is a device login pin. There is a, separate login pin of the application. Then system won't allow if any online meeting tool is been activate in the handset, then system won't allow to get login into the system. Then there is a uh, session activation. Then there is a like sim validations and verification. So sim will be get very validate and verified always whenever the user is logging into the system. So there are almost 15 different security checks are there that will make the mobile application itself be very secured and very robust, and it is available in both Android and iOS. So both we have both on both the platform. We have a mobile application for both the platforms about the operating system. Then the WhatsApp banking. So altogether, these are the multiple approaches, multiple options which has been covered in a digital transformation of the SACCOs. Then the next question, while to make more rigid and more secured, that is strengthening the security aspects and the fraud prevention mechanism. This is something which is very important for any financial institution as a as well as even to make a more like our system, our entire organization exposed in a digital way. So, like considering all it, the security is a very important challenging aspect, and the system should be fraud prevention mechanism. That is again very important. So, yes, we have. The system is having a four layer of our own standard security framework, so that we follow while not only for a design and development of the solution, even while implementing a solution at your end. So this four level of security is our standard practices that we have following. So what are these four different important security levels? First is like this system implementation or installation. So we have a typical approach of implementing and installing a system, like how to keep the database more secure. So like where should be the database? It should be in a completely militarized zone. Where should be my application server? Where should be my IIS? And how my IIS will get further access to mobile application, for a web application, or any third party agencies, right? So we have a different zone where we have a complete secured military zone, demilitarized zone, and semi demilitarized zone. So in that way we are implementing and installing a solution in such a way we have a robust architecture that will give you the assurity of the secured system. That is the one thing. Then continuously and constantly we do the vulnerability checks also on a OS level, on a web server level, on an application level. So we have a vulnerability checks on a different levels. Then we followed the standard WAPs 10 checks also continuously. And most important thing is that considering the overall cybersecurity point of view, we have our own strategies. First of all, like periodic IS audit and the VAPT certification, that is constantly we do the VAPT certification by certified certain auditors. Then coding standard also. So there is a proper data encryption and decryption method. Even we keep the sensitive data encrypted. The data request, whenever there is a request, the data should be flow in a encrypted manner, and it will be only decrypted at the destination end. So that kind of like cyber security related strategies that we completely follow in design and development, in implementation as well, right? So even like a multi authentication factor, not just for a login but even for a certain transaction level also. So these are the strategies that we are following to manage the solution to be most secured, and it will handle like all fraud related. Then even like from a front end also, we have a like a standard AML. Then we have some internal AI based, even kind of internal security system also. So that also timely give you to track out any suspicious kind of transactions very quickly and immediately notified you. Then supports the automation in loan processing, because the loan is the area, the lending is the area from where we are getting generate our revenue. So their system is more automated, or where the system has more futuristic. So we have, like in a loan processing, mainly in a loan processing activity, we not only try to have the automation approach, but then there we have applied even AI features also. So for example, like a agentic AI. Now, this agentic AI helps your applicant also. If suppose we have a online application approach also, because we are having complete loan origination system also, so there your applicant can even do apply the loan application online. So when your member or your user, I mean your client, your customer is applying the loan application, there we have complete AI agentic support, chatbot, and that chatbot helps to very easily submit the loan application. And at the same time, while accepting this loan application, and to support the loan application, the required documents and the data for that, whatever the documents soft copy submitted and or attached by the applicant, will be again through AI and OCR based process will be there, and that helps to extract the data, validate the data, verify the data, and quickly get entered all the data in a proper systematic your loan application form. So that way AI is initially also helps you in a very easy and quick data application. Similarly, when the document and the data has been get received, that will be internally through OCR also get extracted, and then internally it is get verified with the regulatory bodies and the internal logical and AI based features also. And similarly, at the end, we have a credit risk analysis also AI based, so that will predict the possibility of the case to be default in future. So that kind of way, this loan automation process will be more fast, as well as more decision point of view, more quick and more easy also. So that way your loan processing will be more automated. Further, like for a repayments and for the disbursement, then the payment channels and to get the repayments, that you will automatically always already get in the system itself, which is a inbuilt part of the system. And then the reconciliation and the compliance management, because to like have a better performance within the SACCO, this is again very important, the compliance section, because we have to report, we have to generate regularly our statutory compliances, we have to regularly even submit those report to the government agencies, to the central bank, to the other regulatory bodies also. So here system will helps you to generate your I mean it will take care your statutory compliance area also. And the reconciliation process, for reconciliation for a different aspect, like bank reconciliation, digital channel reconciliation, where in a digital channels also multiple different like digital payment channels transaction, if it has been allowed, if you have a multiple channels, then their transaction reconciliation, for to manage all those, we have a separate your reconciliation solution to be integrated to the main solution. So that will helps you to very quickly reconcile the transactions, and to create to raise the disputes and to settle down those transaction also very quickly and very easily. And definitely that will impact this your customer services also. And for the statutory compliance, as I said, we have a separate statutory compliance report designer that will helps to format and to design and configure the current existing SASRA formats in a system. And once it is get configured, it's a one time activity. Once it is get configured, then very quickly we can I mean integrate with the main solution. And on a mains from a main solution, you will get all this statutory compliance to be generated, prepared by your users. So there is no technicality, there is no extra effort is required even to generate such a report. So everything you will get from a front end itself, and for that there is no any like time or like a major effort is need to be taken care by your user. Everything you will get from a solution front end itself. That's why in terms of functionality also, the system is complete end to end, because it covers all functional aspect which is which any typical SACCOs is required. If it is a very uh, a beginning level of SACCOs, or if it is a very subtle and a very multi branch SACCOs with all channels, with all payment channels, with all modern kind of banking, service oriented SACCO is also there. So we have complete functional solution to be available on the platform, in a single platform, that is in a Trust Bank CBS. Now, very quickly, we have discussed this is all together about the Trust Bank features. Now, let me just very quickly go through you the main even the actual product as well as the main features of the product directly from the product itself. So as I said during my presentation, that for a reporting we have a additional MIS reports platform. So I'm starting with that MIS platform, which you will get integrated with your core solution. So core solution where day-to-day transaction you will manage, like you can do the member registration, you can do the account opening, you can accept their payments, and receipts and payments, repayments, disbursement, interest calculation, everything will be managed. My regular transaction will be managed in the core application. The data is completely managed in my core application. And this platform, this MIS platform is already connected with a database of the core application. And as a CEO, as a CFO, or maybe as a branch manager or the senior management users, I can have this MIS reports on my screen. So the first is my central dashboard where I have a, various, and this is configurable. So these are the different subjective widgets. We can configure it, and from there I can have like cash position across my different SACCO branches, and the total cash position, the total deposits and loans position across the branches, their ratios, my delinquency, current position of the delinquency across the different branches. So these are my different branches, and this is my overdue position. These are my current account with other financial institution or the banks. So their real time position, my cash flow position, my income, that means income and expenses position. So this is I'm getting, and this is configurable. So as for the SACCO's requirement, this dashboard we can configure. This is the first part. Then second part of this MIS tool is chart of account based reporting. So for example, the chart of accounts, your chart of account, which is already configured into the core application, and from there the entire your chart of account will be accessible in a MIS platform. You need to just, if you want to generate any performance report on any GL group head or for any GL or for a branch, very easily your user can do it. For example, like a GL group head, if I select midterm loan and select the plot option, I am getting generate my graphical position over here. I have a multi, graph option also, and this reports month to month my GL group head figure will be get displayed. So in a graphical mode I have a month wise mid, that particular the selected GL group balance will be get reflected, and as per that my graphical report will be get generated, right? The same thing, I can change the position. Instead of GL group head, I can even generate the same graphical report for selected GL also. That means a general ledger also, right? So what I need to do, just my change the position and refresh it. So this way I can have now GL wise the graphical position, GL wise and month wise. So if you can see on a table, month to month, the GL and their statistical figures been there. And if you want to get generate branch wise then you just change your plot option and just again refresh it. You will get now the branch choice, the selected branch in which some transaction for that particular GL group head is there, then your graph will be get generated. So this MIS tool, which is having pre-configured graph, which is having chart of account based reporting, which is having pre-configured graph. For example, this is your complete loan portfolio, and in this loan portfolio graph, this is a pie chart of your complete loan portfolio, which is generated rate of interest wise. So these are my different rate of interest buckets, and rate of interest bucket wise I have a statistical figure. If I want to see, then this is my data also, that at the rate of 5% how many accounts I have, how many amount I have landed, and what is its share in my loan portfolio. At the rate of, say, if I say at the rate of 9%, I am having highest number of account, that is a 3000 accounts, 3000 plus accounts, and this much of amount I have disbursed, and that in my total loan portfolio this is their ratio. So first level of statistical figure at the rate of at the different rate of interest wise I have. If I click any rate of interest, if I click on any bucket, I am getting a product wise statistical data at the rate of 9%. So at the rate of 9%, these are the different products in which I have done some business. I have lended the amount, I have disbursed the amount, and total number of accounts, amount, this information you will get. So loan pre-configured, pre-subjective, loan wise also you have a graphical position, term deposits. So you have a term deposit wise, your income, your expenses, so your fund utilization. So these are some pre-configured graph which is available. No need to do anything. You just click on the required graph, and you have a real time position. For example, this is your term deposit. Now term deposits accounts which is going to be mature in 1 to 14 days. In next 1 to 14 days, how many total account is going to be mature? In 15 to 28, how many account is going to be mature? In 29 to 3 months, how many account is going to mature? And because they are going to be mature, how much amount uh, which we need to have a provision, because if the customer is getting withdrawal due to the maturity, so these are the provisions we have to make it. So that way also you will get graphical reports over there. Then you can have a separate your loans and accounts analysis also, and which also having a various subjects. So this is the MIS tool which you get absolutely integrated and inbuilt integrated with your core application. No need to do any technicality or anything to have this solution. Now I'll show you the actual core application. So this is my main core application. As I said, while login itself, that we support multiple authentication factor for login. So user ID, password, you may go with a biometric also, you may go with a OTP also, or even QR based login also. So it's your choice. Once, if suppose if you go with a biometric, then then system will check whether that user is been configured for a biometric, his finger impression is already registered with a database, then it will allow to perform the biometric login. Now I'm login in a system. So it is having complete your central administration, where you have your own login policy. So we allow you to define your own login policy for your system. Yeah, then you can create the users, you can assign them the as per their roles, you can assign the user rights, everything you can manage. So complete user management is there. And in the central administration, your system allow you to create a deposit product, system will allow you to create a loan product also. And very quickly and very easily we can able to create any product. So we are not giving you a standard product in a system, we allow you to configure by your own. You can create the product the loan product as per the required parameters. Similarly, we allow you to create your deposit products also as per your terms and conditions. For example, this is my product code. Now, whether how many minimum and maximum number of installment I'll allow under this product, how many minimum and maximum amount I'll allow for the disbursement, what should be my minimum and maximum rate of interest, right? So, whether the interest will be manually, or it is completely strictly on the slab basis, then when the interest will be calculated, so whether on a quarterly basis, monthly basis, half yearly basis, annually, bi-monthly, weekly, daily, so all frequency options are there, but that you can configure product wise. So product wise, my interest calculation frequency, product wise, my interest repayment frequency. So when is the repayment frequency is, so interest calculation may be on a monthly, maybe my repayment frequency for the product is quarterly, that is a possible. So or maybe monthly, or maybe quarterly, or maybe even half yearly, right? So it's your choice that how my product to be configured, so that once the product is get properly get configured, then according to that I'll process the loan application, and then so the things will be going on. Then whether the interest is simple interest, compound interest, or the flat interest, if you say compound, then compounding frequency is monthly, quarterly. So that means, system give you fully configurable product configuration. You can apply the different types of charges. You can apply the required document. Whenever I am processing a loan application, this document is mandatorily required. So everything you can configure whenever you create a product in the central administration. Similarly, you can create a deposit product also. Once the deposit, even in a deposit product also, we have a term deposit or product separately, my standard saving accounts, my check-in accounts. So these main category that we allow, and then according to the product category, deposit product category, then you can create a product. And while creating a product, then applicable rate of interest, its slab, the minimum and maximum criteria, everything you can configure within this central administration. So there is a slab creation is also given for the for after creating a product. Then complete delinquency classification. So you have your own delinquency masters, you can have your own delinquency parameters. So according to that, then the your overdues and the provisions will be get managed, right? So periods, it's secured and unsecured provisions, then even the delinquency master, everything you can configure in the this NPA classification. Then it supports multi-currency also. So in case if you are, but normally SACCO don't have the multi-currency requirement, but we have, currency, complete currency definition. So and that way even multi-currency is also apply. Then there are so many sorting settings are given. For example, like a holiday. So you can create your own calendar, you have a chart of account, you have a charges masters, everything that you will get within this in this central administration. So once the central administration is get properly done, then we can manage very easily our day to day retail or branch operations. So once I come into the retail or branch operation, so it is begins with a onboarding or member registration process. In a member registration also, KYC aspect, all the details which is mandatorily required, you can configure the mandatory informations for a KYC point of view. So system will ensure you that those in without those information, it won't do the complete onboarding process. Now SACCOs is having completely member based, so we have the individual or members only. Otherwise, the financial institution who can support the individual or non-individual or business category also. So we have both the category for a onboarding or registration. It will take care all the details to be captured: salutation, name, suffix separately, even gender, date of birth, residence country, citizenship, qualification, ID proof. So the required documents will be as per country specific. So the country which allow or support as a document under identity proof, that we can have a configuration, and according to that, while doing the member registration, you can just take the that specific document as a ID proof, as a address proof, and address proof also. We have two different addresses. One is temporary address and the permanent address, and for both we are expecting the doc supporting document also for that. Then apart from that, in case if suppose the member is minor, which is not happen normally in a SACCOs, but that for that also guardian accounts mapping is also given. So once the onboarding is done, member registration is done, then even we can link up with a share module so that you can allot the shares, and then I mean that is also there. Otherwise, immediately after onboarding activity, then you come up in the account opening activity. In account opening activity, we have a deposit account opening and we have a loan account opening. So while doing the deposit account opening, you need to just select the product from here, and from the product, for example, this is a product, and from here the customer number. So customer ID number you just enter here, and once the customer ID is get confirmed, all the details comes automatically from the onboarding details, right? So that system has fetched all the details. Now it's easy for you to manage your account opening activity very easily and very quickly. Similarly, the loan account entry also, you have to again select the product from here, and only single screen that will allow you to do account opening for any product. It may be a housing loan, it may be a personal loan, it may be education loan, it may be a term loan, it may be a personal loan, it may be a vehicle loan. So any type of product, because system allow you to configure any type of product, you can just select the product, and after selecting the product, just enter here the customer ID, and once the customer ID is verified, automatically all the details will be get captured in the respective manner. So very easy to open the loan account, deposit account, loan account, and after that there is a checker maker policy. So authorization is given for loan account opening also. Same authorization is given for the deposit account opening also, right? So there is account opening, there is a regular transaction, day-to-day transaction in cash or transfer. Otherwise, my loan related transaction and the deposit related transaction. So I have the provision for that also. Within the daily transaction, I have a loan disbursement, I have a loan repayment, I have a loan charges acceptance, receipts and payment. So every type of transaction I can manage here in the daily transaction. Now, once the ACH process has been properly get configured for a repayments automated clearing, or if the ACH has been allowed, so we have a complete ACH module is also there. Then standing instructions, and if the standing instructions are there, so standing instruction helps you to configure the instructions, and as per the schedule and frequency, automatically the payment transactions will be get managed from here. Then delinquency will takes care regularly your delinquency reporting and complete delinquency management. Your regular day end and day begin process will be there, and most important is the reporting segment where you get all the reports. Now just see the daily reports, MIS reports, your accounts related reports, your cashier related reports, your loan related reports, then head office related reports, overdue reports, right? And then we have once we added the statutory, then those also you will get under this section. So as per the configuration, the regulatory configuration, the report designer, the reports which we add, those will be the SASRA report. I'm talking about the SASRA report. Those will be get added over here, and based on that, then you can very easily get generate your reports. So on a daily basis, all daily transactional report, day to day your cash book report, day book, cash book report, trial balance, you can very easily and quickly get manage your report from here. And most important is all the reports which we are get generated from the system, will be very easily get exported in Excel, in PDF, in document format, and it allows you to set any paper size. I mean, the output, if you want to take on any paper size, it support the paper orientation, it support multiple printers also, and then as per that, your reports will be get generated. You can very easily navigate the report also. Since it's a two-page reports, so you can, if just page, put out the page number and just click over there, so it will directly jump on that page also. So export facility in multiple format is already there, right? And this option is available with all the reports which is generating from here. The statement, if you want that automatically, the loan statement will be automatically share on the customers, your members mail. So yes, even you can generate from here and mail it from here, or even you can configure that mail services also. That way also it will be very easily get managed from here. I'll show you just like I mean, there are so many customer centric facilities are given, but here the very important thing is the customer 360 degree view. Now, what exactly this customer 360 degree view is? That means whenever any customer, any your member is standing in front of you, and if he is inquiring about any of his account, maybe it's a deposit account, maybe it's a loan account, or if he wish to do any kind of transaction against his account, so even this 360 degree view will helps you a lot, because this will manage single screen the customer all information. If you click on the customer's photographs, you will get the customer name, photograph, his address, his date of birth, his social security number, his mobile number. So the customer basic details you get got from here. One thing, his deposit accounts. So currently he is having single deposit account. If you click on the loan side, you will get the loan account details. So if you click on a customer deposit account, then currently the number is hidden. Currently the balance is also hidden, but you can even unhide it also. Even from here itself, you can immediately, if the customer is requesting for the statement, you can generate the statement. You can receive the deposit entry also from the customer immediately. If you want to do any cash transaction entry, if you want for the customer's account, if you want to do any transfer entry against his account, any charges transaction entry, account closure request, anything you can, which is relevant activity of the deposit account, you can manage from here. If it is a loan account, then just select the loan account and do the, you can accept the loan repayment, right? Even you can close the account, right? Or even you can generate the statement also. So customer 360 degree view give you all the information on a single screen. So it is again easy and very quickly, because customer is standing in front of you and you have a every information on the single screen. So that also ease you to do a or manage any kind of transaction. So there are so many features, because currently we have a very short of short span of time. That's why I'm unable to elaborate each and every features. But yes, this is the just I would like to walk through you, feel you the like our product solution, its interface, its user friendliness. So that's why I just highlighted few important features from the application. So this is a core application. We have seen the MIS, integrated MIS platform also, and we have even loan origination separately also. But since we have a very limited time, that's why I'm unable to explain about this, and even mobile application also. So for that, what I'm suggesting is that since our sales representatives already they're in your region. So you can even, if you have any query, if you have any like uh, want to take a detailed discussion, or if you would like to have a detailed product demo, so you can contact, or you can even share your contact details, so that my sales representative, because he's available next 5 days in Nairobi. So we can have a one-to-one meeting also, or we can have a discussion also.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nitin sir, for the insightful presentation. I would also like to thank all the participants for joining us today. For any further information or personalized one-to-one demo, please contact our representative whose contact details shown on screen. Once again, thank you. Have a good day ahead.